Largely considered Indiana's most prolific serial killer, Herb Baumeister has been linked to killing 11 gay men in the Indianapolis area in the mid-80s as well as mid-90s.
But the new coroner in Hamilton County says there are more than double the victims sitting in a box unidentified for the last 26 years. He says it's time to change that. Danielle Zulkowski joins us to explain how he's spearheading that effort.
Hamilton County Coroner-elect Jeff Jellison says there were approximately 25 bodies found in Westfield linked to Herb Baumeister in 1996, not just the 11 authorities had originally identified. Jellison says the technology has advanced and it is time to identify the rest of the missing victims.
The search eventually produced more than probably 10,000 bones and bone fragments. We believe that there's as many as 25 individuals that were recovered from that property. From that initial find, there was 11 DNA samples identified. 8 of those people were actually matched to DNA samples.
The Hamilton County Coroner's Office is partnering with the University of Indianapolis's Archaeology and Forensic Lab to sort the 10,000 bones and fragments and determine which can be used to create additional DNA profiles.
We've identified approximately 100 bones that we know are viable for DNA extraction. Many of these bones are very, very small, small as a fingernail, because they were crushed. Many of the longer bones were burnt before they were discarded.
Baumeister is believed to have coerced young men in Indianapolis gay bars to return to his Westfield house before allegedly killing them. He took his own life before being arrested.
We know we've got a couple people that we believe is in that group of bones, and we have been able to track down family members from them now through our investigators, through my deputies, through law enforcement. We'll go to work.
Jellison is stressing the need for anyone with a missing male relative or friend anywhere in Indiana or even other states in the 80s to mid-90s to come forward and give a DNA sample or a tip to help in the investigation.
When you look at the middle 80s to middle 90s, family members didn't know maybe that their relative was gay. So you've got to take gay out of this equation. And if you had someone missing, a male individual in your family that was missing, middle 80s to middle 90s, I need you to come forward. And not necessarily, we don't know that all of these people were gay.
This investigation would not be happening without Jellison's dedication. He says he wants to bring closure and give the victims a final resting place. Why did it not happen before now?
I can't answer that. I know I've spoke with previous coroners, and all of them have said, yes, we should have done something on this. I think manpower, was a big prohibitive factor at that time. I mean, this is huge. This is a big investigation that's going to take quite some time and a lot of manpower. And I think that our office didn't have the staff at that point to be able to do that. And, I tell people, these people were forgotten, but they're not forgotten any longer.
Jellison could not stress his need for the public's cooperation enough. He is asking anyone with a missing male relative or friend in the 80s or early 90s to come forward, no matter that man's sexuality. Danielle Zulkowski, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.